Let's zoom in on it. Cause yeah, it's about to get real. Welcome to Scary Stories. This is a scary story. Not necessarily my life, but the choices that I make is giving spooky. The choices that I am making are giving very, very scary.
Symphony speak to me, and when I close my eyes, I be listening frequently. I got the right vibe, just tune into my frequency.
Are you scared to go get the life that you want? Afraid that you won't make it? Afraid that you might fail? Well, stand up and stop being weak in the knees, okay? You already made it this far. What did you think? You made it this far to just lose? And even if you did, so what? It's a part of learning. Get over it. We're here to experience and then we die. So be like 50 Cent and die trying. In the words of Mariah Carey, and I said I was going to live by this year, y'all. I'm doing the best with what I got. Because what else would I do? Imagine me thinking, you know what? Let me just be comfortable and just do this because this is what I could do. Are you kidding me? I'll never see my true reality. I was going to say I'll never see my true potential, but my potential is good enough. But I want to see how good it gets. And I think the only way to see how really good it gets is if you look fear in its face and say, I'm hotter than you, I'm stronger than you, and I'm for damn sure smarter, sexier, and funnier than you. So no, you won't get one over on me. It's not happening. Hang it up, loser. And with that being said, welcome to another episode of It's Giving Justice, where I am giving justice one truth at a time. Because if I say my truth and share my testimony, one less lonely girl, boy, they, them, or whatever you into. And that's what life is about. It's about sharing our experiences so that we can all learn from one another, okay? History just repeats itself, so why not share, tell your story, because that's what Jesus would do, okay? Y'all, when I tell y'all, everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, but what I think everybody sees is, and I think this is all just like we all grow through this experience where we all look like the strong friend. Ain't nobody not being the strong friend for real, because we're all living and growing through some part of our life and our experience that, we all doing it. It don't matter if yours look better or worse than mine. We all growing through something, and I've been growing. I'm not going to even lie. I feel like a rose that's been trying to grow through the concrete, or a daisy, a sunflower, if you will, trying to fight its way through the weeds. Like, really trying to grow, honestly, trying to grow in a space that it's not my soil. It's not my weather conditions. Like, this is just a period of rest. And it's very in alignment with this Taurus new moon, with this Taurus season. We all know a Taurus is going to do anything, it's rest, honey. If an earth sign is going to do anything, it's going to be still. It's going to be grounded. It's going to be at peace, because that's what an earth sign is. It's just a period of hold on. And I think that when we think of spring, we think of, oh, I'm going to bloom into action. I'm going to seed all these things and I'm going to water. But spring is such that time of back and forth. It's still that transition between winter, but then the summer. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say spring showers. And baby, I've been showering it up. I've been crying. And let me tell y'all why I've been crying, okay? I don't know if y'all were following the last podcast, but I shared a little bit. I didn't share too much of my truth because maybe I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. I'm not going to lie, because I think that everybody thinks I got it figured out and I've got all these amazing things, but I'm just growing through my experience. And the more that I'm honest about that, the more I'm going to get to where I'm trying to go, okay? And sometimes I don't really know where I'm going, but I know where I'm growing and I know that I'm going to get there. However, y'all, 111, clocks it. I have been working this job that I accepted. I'll take accountability. I accepted this position even though the pay rate was trash. One, I did it out of fear because my other client was getting ready to transition. They fired the whole marketing team and I was next to go, but I had some time. So I said, God, please give me a job. God, we be crying, God, crying to the universe, whatever higher power you believing in, and be like, please, I need this. If you don't make this happen, I don't know what I'm going to do. God going to give us everything we want. So God said, okay, I'm going to give it to you. Gave it to me. I'm like, wow, awesome. Learning first of all, first month into the job, I got caught cussing my higher lead person out. And not necessarily directly at them. I was just venting, and then I was already on camera, didn't even know it, where the homie was. And then I got caught. But I felt like that was what was supposed to happen, because what I was saying wasn't a lie. It was how I felt, and it's what I needed to feel. And that should have been my first red flag of, well, I got to get up out of here, because I ain't even been here a month and I'm already seeing the what the hells. It's not, my body was already telling me deregulated, deregulated, deregulated. I ain't listening. Here we are, fast forward 4 months later, my body is so deregulated. I am stressed. I'm not getting paid what I need. I undervalued myself. I'm not going to blame them. I undervalued myself. I didn't do what I asked for. And instead of me moving against fear, I moved with fear. So now God has shown me, okay, you didn't did all of this. And I was just listening to a sermon. I think his name is Pastor Mike. I don't remember what the church is called, but Pastor Mike saying, God is going to allow us to experience things so that God can be with us. Not to necessarily pull us out, but for us to realize you're not alone in this. And this is the reason for this podcast. I'm not alone. I know somebody going to feel this. I know God is with me. I know that, I guess you can say, my faith is being tested, but really I can only believe my faith is being tested if my faith is weak. But my faith is not weak. So today I decided I quit. I can't do it. I woke up. Services is interrupted. This bill due, that bill due. How I'm showing up to a job that's not paying me enough. It's not providing sustainable living. I thought that was the whole purpose of a job. The job may not provide you the trip that you want and all these other things, but it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do to get by. And I know it's 2025, but like, damn, are you kidding me? So I've been having this really internal conflict where my nervous system is so deregulated, and it didn't hit me until today. If you are experiencing your nervous system not being regulated, all that is not necessarily, oh, I need a therapist, I need to pop these pills, I need to calm down. If that's what you need, that's what you need. But I'm just saying, on a more holistic approach, maybe your body is trying to tell you something. And my body is trying to tell me, hey, this vibration that you're functioning in, we've already outgrown this season. This is not that. You need to hang up who you once were and the choices you used to make and start embracing the new. And that is springtime. It's literally the end of getting everything seeded out. I've already learned what I need to nourish myself. Hence why it's been over 100 days since I've stopped drinking, and I'm approaching almost 90 days of not smoking. I've already put in the work. I've already done what needed to do to have this level of clarity. I can't keep ignoring myself. At this point, I'm ignoring myself. To be inebriated is to make the choice to ignore myself. I'm not even doing that to where I'm blatantly disrespecting myself. And this is why I say how we treat ourselves is exactly how people will do you. And honestly, baby, that season is up. That season is up. I can't keep playing games with myself, or everybody else is going to keep playing with me. And I don't blame y'all, because y'all are only, just like we're all God's children, we're only learning by mimicking. If I see you doing you like this, then I'm no, we're not doing that. And not just only are you not doing it, but I'm not going to do it. So now I'm going to lead by example, so you know not how to play with me, how to get down with me, and you can learn, oh, she don't play, and you could fall in line. Now, if you miss the bus and you still be on your bull, then you already know I'm finna cut you off. Now, with that being said, this is day one of me quitting. I haven't necessarily resigned yet, but by the time I put this out, y'all are going to see that I made that. And I'm going to prosper. I'm going to win. Because I ain't never been in a situation that God has placed me in and I took a L besides learning a lesson. And that's just it. Literally, to get this apartment, to get everything I have now, I quit. And it's okay to say I quit, because quitting and what I learned today is just a way to surrender. It's a way to say, hey, you know what? I'm surrendering to whatever this is. White flag. And I'm going to be excited about waving this white flag. Also learn this in church, that what that is for me to be excited when I'm waving the white flag, to be in triumph, is to know that the victory is on the way. I am triumphing, which may feel like I'm going a little manic because I'm over here like I quit my job, knowing that it's the first. It is the first. It is May 1st. But I'm making decisions to let Q2 know, hey, this is what I'm on. It's time to start making decisions. We have choices. Every day that we wake up and have the ability to breathe, we have free will. And I know this capitalist society will have you thinking otherwise, but we have free will. Will it be hard? Absolutely, because it's never going to be easy. Even just breathing, we take it, for advantage. And this is why they say meditation is important, because slow down to realize your body is putting in a lot of work to even breathe. So if I realize my body is working overtime to just keep me alive, why can't I meet myself halfway and say, hey, let me meet my body where it's at? Let me align mentally and spiritually and get it together mentally, spiritually, so the physical can come into play. Ooh, ooh, I'm clocking it. I'm clocking it because it's at a point now that you know what you like, you know what you don't like. If you don't love it, don't do it. Don't do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. That's the essence of free will. I'm waking up, breathing. I have choices. If I don't want to show up to this job, I don't have to. Will I have to do something else? Yes, because I've now made a decision with the choices I have. And the decision I've decided to make is to honor myself, to honor my faith, know that God is going to show up for me, even if it feel like it don't. That's just me. That's just me thinking. I think my homie JL said it the best. Like something, I don't remember what the bar was word for word, but like God trying to take you away from your demons, but I need time to talk to myself. Hello? Ate that up. Ate that up because it's time to face the demons. And right now, my demons are self-doubt. I told y'all last podcast, I'm done. I can't. I be saying these things, but then my body moves in a different way. My mind is here and I need both to align. My nervous system is regulated because, well, mentally I'm somewhere else, but physically I keep showing up. Mentally, I know I'm done with this job, 11-11, but physically I keep showing up. That won't work. If you said you want to quit, quit. Find out what's on the other side. Leap of faith. I took one and now I'm sitting in a beautiful city, in a wonderful state. I'm doing things that I was not doing before. And really, it's in the same essence. Still partying, still going out, but now I got my mind right. And now this is the season to keep it tight, okay? I need to keep it tight. Now, ask yourself this: do I need more love or more faith? The less fear you have, and the more you ask God to remove fear, the better things get. And follow me when I say this. This is why I say this. If I learn to love life and the lessons and the fear, what am I afraid of? If I learn to love the chase, I love the hustle, I love the grind, I love the adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? That's why we go on roller coasters and Six Flags and Knoxbury Farm. All these places exist because we love the adrenaline. I loved when I jumped out of a plane. I want to do it again. I'm still scared of heights. I go on the highest thing and I jump out of a plane. I'm still scared. But guess what? I love that feeling of conquering something. When we go to the gym and we work out and we get sore, we love that feeling. We want to go back more because now I'm looking at my booty like, damn, I'm getting thick. I feel a good glute pump. I want to go back. So sometimes the things that don't feel the best for us also create the best experiences. You might have a negative relationship, toxic work environment, bad friendships, and you keep going back, back, back because you love that. You love that feeling, but really it's not that you love the experience you're having. You love what's to actually come from it. And you just have to detach from the experience itself in order to realize, okay, I've shown this love because thank you for this experience. Now it's time that I move on. And what you gather, the reward, I literally seen something today that said, take the risk because with risk comes reward. Hello? Jesus was walking the way that Jesus was, doing exactly what God said, knowing that everybody was like, we're going to stone you to death. I'm going to cast you out. And still did it and still resurrected. Like, what's up? I'm back, alive. Bet you didn't see that coming. You know what I'm saying? Minister Farrakhan, they diminish his name every time he speaks the truth. But he continues to speak the truth, to where now he sees the whole entire nation of Islam. He sees the growth in the work of Elijah Muhammad. We see the growth in the work of Elijah Muhammad when we look at the Minister Farrakhan and whatever other figure and storyline that you want to look into. Fear does nothing when you choose to learn to love life itself and know that God is going to work it out. It happens every time, okay? Fear will say, I can't, and then it teams up with obligation. I can't keep working this job, but I feel obligated because I got to pay these bills. Obligation says you have to, but do you have to? Who's going to tell you what you have to do besides you because you know what's best for you because you are connected to source, ancestor, God, universe, mama water, whoever you believe in. You're connected to something beyond and outside of your experience. So that little raggedy ass job, raggedy ass relationship, friendship, self-doubt, okay, what Shorty say, fly night? It's not bigger than the program. It's not bigger than the program. So everything I'm experiencing right now that I'm stressing about is not bigger than the program, aka what God's plan is for me, aka the plan that I've already prayed for, aka the thing that God has already set up for me. All of this stuff is just a part of it. So I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna roll with it. Quitting could either expedite my process or it could hold me back. I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I bet you that. You can't stop the storyline because you're scared. Fear will literally keep you still. I'm over that. I can't do that. Peace be still when I start freaking out, then I'm awake. But then also a manic moment could move me. Because at the end of the day, I get to make a decision with what I want to do, okay? With fear is the most important time that we can let God in, because who else gonna handle it? I now understand the older community. I'm gonna let God handle it. Like I said, it's the first of the month. Rent's not paid yet. Phone was off. I'm gonna let God handle it. I know I'm finna do this. I'm finna do this and God gonna have my back. Because when has God not had my back? It don't matter what it is. It don't matter what it is. Even when I got my DUI, I didn't go to jail. I don't have no fingerprints. I got a ticket. But God had my back because, number one, most importantly, I didn't kill anybody. Two, I didn't kill myself. I didn't even damage my car. I said, God, my exit was right there. I was finna get off. I was going to make it home, but they was doing construction. I said, God, I can't drive another second. God said, don't worry about it. I got you. Let me just go ahead and pull you over. You're just going to pull over right here. You might have to deal with the police and, pay $900 for an AA class and pay $500 to get your car out. But I got you. You'll be good. I was worried. Oh my God, I'm never going to get a job. I've been getting paid ever since. Everything has worked out because God needed me to see, though. You keep up with this drinking habit, this raggedy ass inebriation you got, you're going to see. And I got real close to, like I said, over 100 days of sobriety in the city that is just full of liquor. Worse than LA, where they say a liquor store is every corner. I'm in Vegas, baby, where you drink. The sun is out right now. And it still will always feel like the sun is out. It's a good day to take a shot. It would be a nice time to have a little mimosa, a little mimi. But no, I'm good. I never let temptation get me. Matter of fact, even during Ramadan, like I'm cooking. I'm literally cooking dinner while I haven't ate for 12 hours. I'm not even taste testing it. And you could taste test during Ramadan. Did y'all know that? As long as you don't swallow it. I'm not even doing that. I'm trusting my ancestors to guide me. And they did every time because every meal was good. Every meal was good. God's purpose, y'all, isn't just comfort. It's your confidence. And I've made a podcast on this already, honestly. And I've said this on TikTok. Confidence is your faith. Now, this one really hit home because if all God was to do was pull you out of every situation we get in, we'd be comfortable. Hence why I'm in a mood of discomfort, because God gonna keep pulling me out. So now I need to do something that's scary. I need to get a little scary, spooky, scary, hilarious. Let's get funny. Let's have a ball, honey. Let's do it. Because I need an adrenaline rush. I need a little spunk to my life. God, you still here? God, I know you here. I know you here. I know you here. I know you're here with me. But he said, let's shake it up a little bit so you could really put your faith in me and be restored. And now, again, like I said, I quit. I've decided I can't do it no more. I cannot. I'm done. I need to make another choice, because this choice, I keep repeating it, and it's not working. Even if I work 40 hours a week, it's not paying the bills, which means on a wealth mindset, just a fun fact, did you guys know on an hourly or salary rate, you've already hit your capacity. There's no going over that. No matter what you do, unless maybe you're getting commission and you're doing your stuff, you're never going over that amount. I don't want to live like that. I want to live in a space where I can create whatever, whenever, however, more. I want to be abundant, because that's our birthright. It's to be abundant, right? So confidence over comfort, okay? I have the confidence to be who God called me to be. And it ain't going to be comfy. It ain't going to be easy, because who you are is a very powerful being, and having power is not easy, which is why we all have to learn our power. We have to learn how to accept being called into doing certain things that we didn't even know. When we got to be the strong friend. I'm the strong friend. So we all are. God put all of us on the strongest warrior list. Every last one of us. We're all there. We're all on the front of the line. Sorry to tell you, babes. There's no getting out of it. We already signed up. Because we're here as angels, as gods, living on this green earth. God said, I'm choosing every last one of y'all to go on earth. I need you to be yourself. I need you to do what it's going to do. Leave your legacy. Leave your mark. Change the world. Change the generation. And then I'm going to snatch you out the game. I might even bring you back to do another lesson. This might just be the interlude. This might not even be chapter 1. This just might be the introduction. Okay? So All I say is we didn't make it this far to come this far, cousin. We didn't make it this far to come this far. Whatever you are growing through, you're going to get through it, okay? It's just maybe it's not your season. Maybe you're still learning what soil, what seeds, what you can plant together because you're about to make a garden. You're about to come into full fruition. It's about to come to life. You are birthing something right now. You are giving life to something because as light beings, that's what we do. We walk into a space and we give it light. That's why people gravitate towards you because you're a light. You get it? So we're going to do this. There's no more time to be scared, okay? Don't wait until it gets good to be like, oh, thank you, God. Thank God right now while it's ugly. Thank you, God, that it's so ugly because the only thing, if it's ugly right now and it looks this bad, that means it could only be getting gooder and gooder and better and better. It could only be good. If I quit my job right now, I know great things have to come. Why would worse things come? And even if it do get worse, okay, more of a reason for me to call on God. That's exactly what I wanted to do anyway. That's what we had agreed to do, to call on each other. God calling on me, I'm calling on God. Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I can hear you loud and clear. The service, 444. Woo! 619 about to come up. I'm on my numbers. I'm in synchronicity. We're moving in synchronicity, friend. Okay, we're moving in alignment. Listen to your body. Listen to yourself. Slow down. We're in Taurus season. And then once Taurus season passes, we're in fire season. Aries, turn it up. Turn it up. And then we're in the air. Gemini season, gang shit, where we could just go berserk because we've planted the seeds. We took a second to sit down. You might even have to burn it all down. You might have to turn it up and go harder. But when it's time to just be all up in it, we're going to be all up in it. We're going to be all up in it. And then back into the water sign. Then we could just ride the wave for a second. This all makes sense. If this makes sense, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. I'm so funny. It's May 1st. By the time y'all hear this, it's going to be May 3rd. What's up? 5-3. I'm out here doing the damn thing. Okay? Power. What is this? What did I write here? Power impresses, but peace. Power impresses, but peace transforms. Yep. Power will impress you. Having the power is impressive. But the peace that I have when I learn how to use my power, that's what's going to transform me. I'm powerful. I know that. But if I keep doing all the most of my power, let me be at peace. Let me find peace. Find peace, babe. Find peace so you can transform your life. Right now, the job is not bringing me peace. It's making me realize I'm powerful and I'm wasting my power and my energy. Who's that for? That's not good for nobody. So we're not doing that. So when you listen to this podcast, take what I'm saying, write some notes, pass this to your cousin, brother, sister, lover, mother, hater, ex, the McDonald's drive-through, your community, whoever, because it's time for us to power up. It's time to get big. We're not playing small. We're going to bulk up. We're going to get fit. The world is at war right now, so we need to be ready spiritually and physically, mentally. We got to get ready, friend, cousin, whoever. Okay? So here we are. Y'all hearing this, and I'm going to tap in with y'all once I grow through this so that I can share with you that this is the way, the light, and the truth. And this is my testimony, and you could do it too. If I could do it, you could do it. You're sitting on the couch the way I'm sitting on the couch. Why? We're crying. I didn't cry all day today. And then I'm good. But look at me. I'm good. I look good. I say, you know what? I look good. I look sexy. I'm outside. Let me get some sun. Look at my body. It's teeth, mouth, smile, ching, doing my thing. All right. So yeah, I'm going to catch y'all in the next episode. If you're listening to this, just know that I love you dearly. Okay. I love you dearly, but I don't love you more than I love myself. Don't ever forget that. All right. And this is another podcast on It's Giving Justice, where I am giving justice by sharing my truth and my testimony, or sharing my testimony one truth at a time. I'm giving justice by sharing my truth. I'm giving justice one truth at a time. That's the damn tagline. It'll change, but you already know what it is. Because I'm in who I'm in, and I'm going to keep being who I'm being. And I always tell y'all, be who you are. Well, pride. I love you, cousin, friend, brother, sister, lover, op, ex, hater. Until we meet again. Bye.